growing up amid divorce can cause traumas, and it can affect even your relationships and your mental health sometimes.
Yeah.
So can you share your experience and how you manage to deal with those traumas?
Yeah, I think, that it's a very tough thing. Many of the times whenever parents divorce, people focus on the couple. Not many people focus on the children. I remember one time trying to have a conversation with my father, older me, trying to have a conversation with my father about what I went through. He simply dismissed it and said that was none of your business. I was not beating you, I was beating your mother. Who says that? I mean, how does that even make sense? So it shows that people, husband and wife, think that it's between the two of them. But it's not, because the children love you both. Who should they choose one over the other? So that's very traumatic for children. And so every time before people make that decision, I know it's hard. I know that pressures can come in. But when people make those decisions, they always say that in the jungle, when the elephants fight, the grass suffers. The grass and other little, ants and things that are on the ground will just die because, the elephants are fighting. So for me, I think the getaway was creativity. The getaway was probably how God wired me to be one who is able to laugh at situations and heal. I always say that Mari Vakandipa the grace to be like the tongue. You know how many times the tongue is bitten by the teeth? It quickly kind of heals itself, and it can't just jump out of the mouth and say, you know what, I'm done. I'm leaving. So just that grace, and also just having a beautiful support system. My mom is an amazing woman. She helped us and she talked through many things with us. And we managed to talk through many things with us. I think when the divorce happened for our parents, we the children we're done. We're done. I turned 16. So this is one of the things that I did. When I turned 16, I said to my mother, now that I've got my own idea, I don't need to be in this house anymore. So you carry on with your husband. Stay with your husband. This is not my choice. I am off. I'm going with my siblings. I am done with you and your husband. And then that's when she woke up to it, because we're the ones who would clean up the mess, after it was just terrible. And so when these things are happening between parents, I really would like to say to parents, just the same way that you loved each other when you started out. Let's continue in that and talk things through, right through, and think about the future. Yes, it affects relationships, you did say. I remember one of the things, I'd made up my mind that I was never going to get married. I'd really made up my mind. No, I am not getting married. Men are like this. But by God's grace, I came across a good guy, a great man, a great man who changed my mind. And up until now, my mind is changed. And marriage works. And I sympathize with those who are in a difficult marriage and they're trying to work things out. But God made marriage to work, and we can work it out. We have also gone through tough times in our marriage, but support systems, our faith in God, and the greater cause to think, why are we in this thing, will help for one person to stay on. So maybe just a moment to encourage those that are going through tough times and say to them it is possible to stay on and stay on well.